Guys, welcome back to the Figuring It Out podcast. I'm your host, Evs. Don't know why I paused there for a second. West side to my left, Sharp to the left of him, and Izzy to the left of him. Guys, how are you all doing?
Yeah, doing good.
All good, my bro. Alhamdulillah.
All good.
T-shirt weather. It's not really hot outside though.
It's humid though.
Yeah, it's hot, bro.
That's all right, though.
Yeah.
It's all right. For London, we'll take it.
Right.
No, I'll take it. I won't take that rain. That torrential rain was.
Yeah, that was a
killing me,
mazza.
bro.
Well, you see the floodings?
Bro, I got hit, yeah, I've seen the flooding.
It's
It's only
Very
in East
short.
London, though, no?
No.
They never hit Northwest.
Nah,
I didn't hit Northwest. But
That
I've
was
only
a
seen
war.
images of East London being
Yeah,
flooded.
and I
In
know
the
what
northwest of Switzerland, you man was safe.
Yeah, well, okay.
There was no rain in the northwest.
East London's struggling.
There's no rain in the northwest, bro.
yeah.
But what I was gonna say, I was gonna start off. I was gonna ask you lot before we even get to the topics. Bro, what's your views on vaccinations right now? Like, there's like 80%
I've
of
had this
people that
conversation
had
with
it.
so many people as well. Like, I think everyone has to be fair.
Bro, I think there's like 80% of people have had it, and I think the demographic is like 18 to 30s
Yeah.
are really hard to push towards.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. Me personally, I try to stay away from it. Not because of the conspiracy stuff that you've heard, but just my logical way of thinking is, if I need something, I'll do it. If I feel like I don't need something, why am I gonna put something in my body that I don't need?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'll never get it or it might not affect me or whatever, but I don't know, bro. I feel like if I would have got it, I would have had it by now. 2 years in, like,
Do you think the vaccine or COVID?
COVID.
You
I feel like because it was at its worst when in the height of it, and I never got it then. So now that it's supposed to be like, especially since most people have heard it, the whole herd immunity they call it.
Yeah, herd immunity.
So now I feel like, but having said that, if you need it to travel, then sign me up. Where do I sign? Where do I sign?
But that's what bothers me the most.
That's the only thing. That's the only reason why I'll do it.
I'm the opposite to you, bro. The fact that they've said you need a vaccine passport is like, I'm like, something's
For real.
fishy here, bro.
But they're forcing your hand, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't
do
like
it, which I
I
don't
don't
like.
like
But
It's dodgy, but you know me. This is the longest I've never been out of the country in
Same.
my life. So
When's the
I'm
last-
struggling.
When's the
right
last
now,
time you flew out?
2 years ago, bro.
mine was
2 years ago
I think
today.
it has to
Yeah,
fly
2
out
years
at least.
ago.
Yeah,
Right,
so mine
that's
was
it.
Morocco. I think I remember when I got back 2 days before lockdown, the first lockdown. And it was
Okay.
by chance. I didn't even know about it. We just got back and then they said you can't fly out.
Yeah, they just
Then, so it was just by luck. So what year was that? The very first lockdown. That was 2 years ago. innit?
March.
2019.
Yeah, it was March because I came out March.
It's March 20.
2019.
Yeah, I came out March 3rd or
2019.
something like that.
No, it's 2020, bro.
Sorry, 2020.
What we
Apologies.
do?
Apologies. Sorry, my
No,
bad.
it's 2020.
No, allow me. It's been a long 2 years.
It's been tough though, but it's been it was the last week of March the lockdown started.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
officially in it.
I remember. yeah.
But yeah, no,
something
the minute they said stuff like you to go to like I don't go clubbing, but like
Yeah,
private
yeah,
events,
anything,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
Concerts and all that. You're
From
gonna
September
start needing
onward,
it. Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
only
yeah.
way they're gonna get us. That's when
Bro,
I
they're
have
saying
issues.
everything. They're saying concerts. They're saying
You won't be able to move without it.
yeah.
Basically.
So
Literally,
Even like students now, they're trying. There's
Yeah, I
a
saw
new
that.
campaign now where they're trying to get. It's not
Yeah.
official yet, but
and
even
you know,
students
I got a lot of
trying
friends
to say
abroad.
they can't come to campus if they don't have it.
But why though? But if we're okay, this is my thing, right?
Yeah.
If we're saying that our age group or our demographic is least likely to die from COVID, from I don't know the
But
information like
you
that.
got to remember
right?
as well. What they're saying is, even if you've been vaccinated,
You can
you
still
don't
get it.
yeah,
You can still get
you
it.
can still
Okay,
They're
you
just
can still
saying
get it,
once
you can
you
still
have
pass it on.
once you have it, it should be a lighter symptom, so you won't, especially with the breathing aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't suffer as much.
Yeah.
But then also, if you took the vaccination, some of them cause problems for under a certain age. Remember, they were saying,
Yeah.
they got another issue. So it's like,
And if you got underlying issues as well,
already, if you got underlying health issues,
That's
yeah,
my
so
point.
that's
You-
undiagnosed
but
as
look
well.
at this.
I'm going to be
That could
real
a
with you.
problem.
I'm not going to take it unless it's the travel thing. That's the only thing
Yeah,
that's
I
going to
think
force
for me as well.
And
I can't
that's
So we're
what's
gonna
fine.
take it September then.
If they really like, if they really
Next
implement
month.
it, yeah, if they
Yeah.
really say you're not leaving without it,
Yeah.
then I will.
No,
I know bare people that's taken and they're okay, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with them.
like my
Of
mum
course,
had
yeah.
my mum had her first jab, and she
And I
had
know the
no-
people that haven't taken it and okay.
Yeah, yeah,
that's
that's
what I'm saying.
I'm
So
not
it's
gonna lie
like,
to
where'd
I'm
you
not
go
gonna
from it?
take it, but I know what I'm gonna do in it. Can't really comment too much on that one, right?
I think you need to get
Dodgy guys, bro.
The one's there.
That's
The
what
one's
they
talk.
talk.
Let's just say it.
We'll talk after.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
talk
just-
after.
You know what? You say that
We'll
we're
talk
laughing.
after.
That's probably going to be a business, the black market where man is actually selling.
100.
I
I already know.
It's
People
already
selling
started,
it.
It's already
Yeah, I
out
already
there.
know
People were
people
selling the
doing
fake
it.
It's already
COVID
out
stuff.
there, bro.
Started already,
I
bro.
already know, bro.
Oh, I'm
Let's
behind.
start, yeah,
I'm
you're
behind, bro. It's already out there.
See, I'm behind
Official.
then.
Yeah.
Official, bruv, from
No,
the
I
app
don't
as well.
trust it,
Bare
bro.
guys, like, yeah, like proper
It's in the
legit.
app.
Yeah. You log into NHS online and
It's
it
there.
says
You
got both
vaccinated.
jabs.
Both jabs.
Oh, they're fast.
People are
Pfizer.
Money.
Pfizer, what?
Both there, hey.
people don't wait
Pfizer,
about,
bro.
bro.
Money have
I'm
out
telling you, it's already started. I'm telling you. But again, like they're milking it. I don't.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
heard some of the
Yeah.
what
Some
they
people
charge
charge
you?
a bag, like $8 bills.
I'm hearing bag 8,
Yeah, it's
bag
ridiculous,
5.
bro,
Yeah, but if you're trying to fly out, you don't want to take it. Like you're desperate to go on holiday. You probably end up doing that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying you would on that, but I'm saying in someone in your
Yeah,
situation.
people will think like that. Yeah,
no, yeah,
In your situation, yeah.
Facts.
I'll do it. I wouldn't even hesitate about it. Wallah.
What the thing?
I'm not putting nothing in my body that I don't know, bro.
That's
you know,
where my worries come from.
you know vaccinations, yeah.
You say that, though.
in
Yeah,
general,
when you was a youth, you was
vaccinations in
getting
general.
injected,
You know they
bro.
take a while. They take years of research.
You know what's mad, yeah? And I agree with you because
Years
I
of
feel the
research.
same. I agree with you,
And
yeah.
they've done it in like what, a couple of months. I'm not trusting
think
that,
that's-
brother.
No, I hear that,
Yeah.
and I agree with you. But you know what's mad? We've already done that, taking things in our body that we didn't know. The BCG, the other, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff, man didn't know what it
Still got
is.
a mark from that
Bro, do you know what it
BCG,
is? To this day, I can't tell you what it is.
Obviously,
Do you know what I mean? But we did it.
alhamdulillah, innit?
Nah,
Nah.
but you
No, but you know what I'm saying, Sharp?
No, I
West.
get it.
I'm here, bro.
Yeah. The beard, mashallah. Both of you. Hey, who said you lot are twins? You see the comments?
Oh, bad people. Bad people say they're twins, bro.
The comments
I
are
think
they're
I
onto
think
you,
I
I take
now.
that as a compliment, 100%. That's my
Is it-
brother.
Who's the older brother?
He's the good looking one.
Who's the older brother? Who's the older brother? I think it's West.
I think
West is the older brother. He's the mature one.
He's
I'm with
100%.
He's the mature one. Yeah,
Huh?
the mature one.
Who's more mature? West.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, facts.
100%.
Yeah, I'm a big kid.
I'm mature.
Gonna
I'm
deny.
Yeah,
mature,
100%, bro.
In
Nah,
comparison.
that's the first time he said that.
Yeah, but in
Normally,
comparison to me, you know,
comparison.
Ah,
I think
by yourself.
everyone's mature in comparison to me, so you're alright.
Yeah, no, this is a big baby. But you know what is the vaccine thing? My confusion comes from, not my confusion, my hesitation is two groups. It's the woke people that are throwing all this information out in terms of, you know, the conspiracy theories. But then it's also the people that are leading us are idiots. Like my man that got sacked now, the health secretary.
it wasn't me.
Bro, I can't
They
even.
demolished him.
Bro,
wallah.
if we picked him as a topic to discuss here, this would be like 5 episodes. My man is an absolute idiot.
he's a
Like you
donut.
can't even explain
Yeah, he's a donut.
the depths of idiocracy that my man has reached, the levels, bro. Like my man's an idiot. So when you have those people leading you, and it comes to, you know, COVID and vaccines, whatever. Because I'm not the kind of person that think COVID is not real. Like we know people whose parents have died from this, so I would never question COVID.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you
Yeah,
get it?
100%.
But then we got the woke people giving us these mad conspiracy theories, and these people that are leading us that are basically idiots.
And lying to
every
us.
single one of them,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
lying
so
to
then-
us at every single corner.
Do you know what's mad?
I don't know how I feel about it, bro.
Because you like the nations caught them out on so many lies. That makes me think I can't take it because I don't trust you no more. Like the trust factor's gone.
Trust factor's
Like,
gone.
because why would you need to lie if it was legit? Just tell me, like, if it's a real thing, you don't need to make up anything.
Oh, bear in mind, you're forgetting ethics in general are naturally very dismissive of governments. Like when they're out of their own country,
Yeah,
so
of course.
there's already trust issues. Whether it's from racism, whether it's, there's always trust issues.
Yeah, of course.
This has made it 10 times worse, bro.
Yeah.
Like the leaders of the free world at one point during this pandemic was Donald Trump and Boris Johnson. That's who's leading us out of this pandemic, bro.
Kind of missed that guy popping up on my timeline.
Bro, that's was he banned from Twitter, innit?
Yeah, it's bad.
Bro, that is what we. But that's the. Bro, that's the problem we had. We had a 70-year-old man that's banned from Twitter. These are people that are leading us from this. And then you got the fact that this vaccine's been done in 6 months, 7 months, whatever it is.
But that's the
yeah?
thing, you know, they were
That's
saying
crazy, bro.
because it was like I think it was like in a state of emergency or something, which is because usually you're not allowed to do any sort of vaccination has to have years of testing.
yeah.
But because it was a state of emergency,
They had to bypass.
you
bare.
bypass it.
Yeah.
But then they were saying as long as we was in national lockdown, it's still a state of emergency. The moment we've come out of that now, they have to revert back to the law, which is you need time to. So now I think they were just trying to. Well, I don't know because now we're officially out of lockdown, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
The whole thing's still in trial, though.
That's the thing. So I don't know now if they're pushing it as hard because technically it's not an emergency state. So
But even
you
worse-
can't force something that hasn't been tested for a long period of
But
time.
even like now, the worst part that makes my hesitation grow even more is the fact that at the end of the year, they're going to give you a boosted jab for those that have already been vaccinated.
yeah, to top it up. Yeah.
So
you
in the
top it
case
up.
of this vaccine is not really all that, but hey, we're gonna give you a booster. Then they're gonna tell me next year here's
the
another
same
booster.
thing,
yeah. Next thing you know,
The whole the whole
say it
thing
once.
doesn't
like a
really.
service, isn't it? For your car, like
Yeah,
you got to
it
do
really
it once a year. Like,
Yeah, I don't know about it, man.
MOT.
If you reach a certain amount of miles.
yeah, big man.
You get a text saying, "Hey, you're due one. You got 20."
Have you lot ever had it?
What's that?
What?
COVID?
Yeah.
No, did you actually suffer? Or?
Alhamdulillah, I never. I don't think
I
have
tested
one.
positive, but I had nothing.
Nah.
Like to the point where. Oh, I was gonna say I called in sick, but that man might be watching. That man might be watching. But I was
careful
actually
with that
ill.
one.
I was actually ill that day. No, but so I had to do the COVID test, and it came out positive, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Because I only did it because they asked me to do it. I didn't
Some
do
people
it
are just
'cause
carriers, so you could just
No, but
be
that's what I'm
a
saying. But
carrier.
then I'm thinking, are they just waffling? Like, are they just making up things as they go along? Because I had nothing.
Yeah.
But
I had the symptoms.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I lost my taste, smell.
oh, really?
I got asthma as well, so I was,
okay,
I was
okay.
in my bed for like 7 days, struggling to breathe.
Yeah.
The last thing I was thinking was like, I just don't want to go to hospital at all.
Yeah.
And that was the height.
Yeah. Once,
That was
yeah.
the
Once
This
you
was
went
like
in, you.
this was like in December times.
Yeah.
It's like if you go there, you.
Yeah. They won't let you out anyway.
You're going one up, bro.
Yeah, no one's gonna be there with you alone.
Yeah,
It's
it's scary.
And no one can go with you as well. Yeah, no one can
It
go with
was
you.
crazy. I feel sorry for anyone that had to go. Like my wife was pregnant during then, so I couldn't even go
yeah.
into the hospital for the first couple of hours. Like man was literally.
Did you miss the birth?
No. I got in there for the birth. So at that time, because they relaxed it a little bit,
Okay.
I ended up coming. Let's just say halfway through, where
Yeah.
the dilation was like 10 cm.
But had it been during the peak of it, they wouldn't have let you in.
No, they
I don't think
no
they
way.
would have. I don't
mad,
think they
man.
would have.
Mad.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't have. I think if it was like 6 weeks prior or 2 months
They wouldn't
prior,
have.
They wouldn't have.
I would be outside FaceTiming outside. I wouldn't have been inside the place.
That's mad.
But it would have been.
Imagine that telling your son later on or daughter, Daddy, I first met you through FaceTime.
Kiss me through the phone. The soldier boy that kissed me through the phone. Oh,
That's
bro.
mad.
But you know, we're talking about all that COVID.
Alhamdulillah, you got lucky then, really. That's a big
I
moment
must say
in your life that you
must
don't
say
want to miss.
It was tough because like I wanted to be there for everything in it. So like even like appointments and stuff like that,
Yeah.
you're missing out on appointments because you can't come in, and that's just mad annoying.
Yeah.
But even like the.
And it's
even
stress
with
on your wife because she's going through it alone now. Even
Yeah,
if you're with her at home and that,
Yeah.
but she's in that room now, she's
And
alone
even
again.
I mean, she's never said it to me, but I can
Yeah,
imagine
yeah,
her
she-
being anxious of just being pregnant
Of course.
and fighting, like trying to avoid
Yeah, going
COVID.
through the emotions
And where
and-
I work as well, bro, I'm around tens of thousands
yeah,
of people.
all the time.
Bro, she's thinking, I don't know what this guy's trying to bring to the house. Do you get it?
Yeah, of course.
So
no,
that's
yeah.
that was the problem for it. But I think overall, even going through that, I think the part that made me think, because I always thought COVID is a mad thing, but then it was when people were dying, so you could die in a car crash and have COVID, but the death would be COVID.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
numbers on the news would
It's
be
ridiculous.
yo, like this guy died via COVID or a woman died because of COVID, yeah. But then that pushes their whole agenda of making you take the vaccine because look at the numbers. The numbers are sky high. So that's my hesitation towards it. Like it's a case of like shit don't add up, man. I got this I forgot his name now. The health secretary out here lips him on
Matt Hancock.
Matt Hancock. That's it. Yeah, lips.
That name is joke.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
never forget that name.
The name is joke, let alone the
But
person.
the worst part is even when he closed the door and she's walking towards him, he had no sauce in his game. Like,
Yeah, no swagger.
bro,
really.
it was like a
got
kid
no
kissing a girl for the first
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
like
yeah,
year
yeah.
7. Like, you know when you play them games, it's like no sauce. It's like, yeah, you come here, girl. Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Like that, bro. That's the man that's trying to save us, bro. I'm not on it.
No flavour, he's mayonnaise. And I'm just plain, innit? There's no nothing, there's no flavour, bro.
No lemon and herb,
Nothing,
It's
bro.
just
He's
plain.
straight mayonnaise.
Bro, that man was an absolute meme for the whole pandemic.
Yeah,
It
that-
was difficult to watch, I can't lie.
Yeah, it was cringy, innit?
couldn't watch it,
Yeah, I watched it
That-
once
bro,
and I
I
couldn't.
I laughed and I was I couldn't
Yeah,
watch
done.
it again.
Bro, it was a tough watch, man. But you know, there's like a bigger pandemic, and it's throughout the year because you talk to people a bit more. Because like now we've had so much time to talk to people. It's a pandemic of entitlement issues, bro, and egos. Like people are just so entitled.
What do you mean? In what sense?
Like in the sense, like, bro, I don't know how to word it because I want to word it correctly in it. Yeah, it's like people expect more than they should expect, in a sense. Or like even when it comes to like talking about the other sex or like relationships, whatever. Yeah, you're talking about like companionship, whatever. It's like, yo, I expect this person to get me this, that, and the third. Like they should be doing this for me, or my man.
Oh,
should
like
be,
when I was watching, I can't remember them. That girl, I don't. What's her name? She was like, my man has to buy me a bag, Birkin bag, and all that.
Oh,
What was it? I forgot her
what was
name.
her name?
You know what I'm talking about though.
I know who
Like,
you're
she was
talking
basically
about, yeah.
saying,
that blue therapy.
no, I don't watch
No,
that.
no, it's not that.
But she was like one of the. I just dismissed that, innit?
Yeah, you went.
Yeah, I don't watch that though for real. But no, one of them rappers anyway. She was like basically.
Quavo.
Oh no.
Yeah, no,
his girl
one of
did.
them. Yeah, one of them.
Sweetie or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like saying-
Sorry, you're right.
She was basically saying, like I need to get a bag, and if they're not buying me a bag, then what's he on? Kind of thing. It's like,
Yeah.
well, from there, how can you? If something's a gift to me is when someone's gave it to you because they want to give it to you.
Yeah, it's sentimental.
If I'm telling
Like,
you buy
it's
me
all
that,
behind
or
it.
if you don't buy me, it's not a gift now. That's blackmail. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how's that?
Oh, I don't even know how you get to that point where like you expect someone to shower you with gifts off jump. Do you get it? Like off jump?
yeah.
Like I think you should be giving me this. Like
That's what I'm saying. That's not.
That's a narrative that's being pushed though nowadays. If you're not buying a certain level,
But is it a
of
gift
stuff,
now?
yeah. No,
It doesn't
it's
remain. It's not a gift
expectation.
now. Yeah, it's
It's
expectation.
expectation.
So it's
If you're
like-
not buying a
but
certain
it's
amount of gifts,
prostitution, bro.
That's
That's
another way of
bad, innit?
looking
But
at
like, that man just want to be paid for
Yeah,
it.
I would have just said like sugar daddy or sugar mommy. Like.
He went for the throat,
He
innit?
went extreme.
He went for the
Nah,
throat.
bro, it irritates me,
Straight
though,
for the
bro.
throat,
Like,
bro.
it irritates me because you know what it is, yeah.
No, I know what you mean though.
It's annoying when people, like, not for me obviously, but like it's annoying when people have that idea of like before they even get with someone. I mean, let's talk about example for like relationships. Before you even get with someone, you're thinking about what they can give you, but that's not your father, bro. Or that's not your mother.
Yeah,
Like, do you know
yeah,
what I'm trying
I
to say?
agree,
Like,
yeah,
you're meant to,
I agree.
You're meant to enjoy each other's time, let it grow,
Enjoy
and
it.
go.
Gotta be
from there,
organic.
innit?
Yeah, you
No,
gotta
facts.
just yeah.
If you don't go from there, then and you're thinking about what he can get me, or let me just say it's she, because even men want something as well. Like
course, yeah,
what
yeah.
they want, bro, the thing won't grow in it, and that's what I'm talking
And
about.
not even that, it will have an expiry date.
Yeah, and
It
it's
will run
sad
its
that
course. Yeah.
I think it's sad that you thinking like what this person can do for you financially, rather than caring about how he can elevate you mentally,
How
help
does he
you,
treat me?
spiritually help you,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
does he
yeah.
treat you,
Make
does
you
he
happy.
respect me, does he make me
Just
happy?
make you happy.
Like all those
Yeah.
other
That's what makes them
aspects of
happy,
it
though.
that
That's
really
what you lot are
matter.
not getting. That's what makes them happy.
Nah, I don't make him happy.
Birkin bag.
Okay, it may do.
It don't.
If
It
he
don't.
if he's providing you with just
don't,
money,
yeah.
but he's emotionally leaving you unstable, spiritually doesn't help you, doesn't elevate you, doesn't help you succeed in anything. Just he's just there, but he's
some
giving you a
people
check.
don't care.
It's like it's a job. He's paying you monthly.
Yeah,
Some
yeah, yeah.
people, that's what their
Yeah.
happiness
It's
is.
prostitution.
No, but you got to remember, yeah. You got
That's
there
not
is to
cool.
it.
I like it.
It is.
I feel like
I'm
you
not
need
gonna lie.
to.
It is though.
If that person ain't helping
Nah,
you
that's
spiritually,
extreme, that's
mentally,
not proper.
No, but
emotionally,
it's in terms of, like, for example, when you see all those stories about like young beautiful girls going to Dubai, and then you
Yeah.
see how they went to Dubai or who funded it.
It's the
And
same
it's just
thing,
like,
bro.
no, it is 100%, and it's like,
One sheikh.
yeah, no, or even just a peed off like old guy and that, and it's just
Yeah.
like, but they're showing you one side, like their version, which is the snap on the private jet, on the boat, on the bags, the watch. They're showing you all that.
Yeah,
So
the
other
hotel
girls
getting
now
shitted
are
on.
aspiring to that. They're thinking,
Yeah,
you
but
know
then-
what? I can get that. What did you say? What did you say? I don't even hear that. I don't think I want to hear that. I don't think I want to know. Yeah, don't even repeat that.
No, but
I'll watch it back. Don't worry, don't even repeat it. I'll watch it back.
because it's actually a real
It's
thing.
not
like,
getting
yo,
edited. It's not getting
Don't
edited.
hear it. Don't hear it. Don't hear it.
It's one of those girls that went to Dubai and she was talking about her story and like she went over there and the guy just said, I just want to shit on you.
Oh yeah, I heard about
Yeah,
that.
you know
That's
what I'm
mad.
saying?
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, that's mad.
It's actually a legit story.
No, but
I know,
that's
I know.
different.
But
Because
also there's guys
you've
that-
lost your morals now. Like,
Yeah.
the one thing is getting a free holiday and that, but to do that, nah, you've got
50 bags,
no dignity.
You got a Birkin though.
You've got nah.
Got a Birkin
The
though.
Birkin ain't gonna give
She
you
smells like shit.
self-respect.
Shitty Birkin.
Bro, it's
Nah,
not.
you lot are mad. Ah,
But you know, what it is, yeah, you know what we're chatting about now?
you're right there.
I know.
No, go on, go on.
Clear up, like, you know, even like when we're talking about it and we're talking about the expectations of it,
Yeah.
it's almost like we're talking about the females too much. There's also the side of the men are even, of
course, yeah.
worse, bro. Like what these men
Yeah,
are
bro,
doing.
I've heard stories and
They can't talk to. There's no game. Like they can't just talk to a female or whatever and just be.
no,
able
but I've
to-
heard stories of prayers being with girls because they're nice girls, right? So they buy them things, and but that might not be the girl he's necessarily attracted to, but because she's buying him everything, he's just you get me. He's there, he's using the yard, he's got a free yard. He'll go over, he's got a meal cooked,
Stringing it along.
stringing it along, and then eventually it'll run its course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But at the same time, I know this might sound harsh, but if you're able to allow someone to use you like that, you got no one to blame but yourself. That's how I see it.
Some
Like,
get
Yeah,
manipulated.
it's
No,
the
of
harsh
course,
truth.
but
It's the harsh truth.
it's the harsh
100%.
truth, and I know
Only a
people
small
get
percent.
manipulated.
No, a small
People do-
percentage get
yeah.
manipulated.
No, and
I'll give him that.
It's true. No, I agree with that. But
Yeah.
at the same time, anyone with common sense can see when someone's using you. I'm sorry, I believe that personally.
But I'm with you. I think like 95% of people should know red flags.
The only difference is they
flags in
choose to ignore it. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like because they think like they're so desperate. You know, some people just they can't function unless they're in a relationship. You know,
Yeah,
have you
yeah,
ever met
yeah,
people like that?
yeah,
where
yeah.
They're never single, but sometimes being single is actually like healthier for you.
Beneficial.
Yeah, man. Like sometimes you need to like find yourself again. Like
Have your own
you've
personal
become
space, yeah.
that person that you've been with for so long. You've become them.
It's the you know them people like you probably seen in high school that were like going out for like 6-7 years or whatever. Like this that high
Yeah,
school,
yeah, yeah,
but-
the high school
and they
sweetheart
end up
and all
being
that.
single whatever, and they have no idea how to function. Like,
Yeah, they don't know how
they're
things
out to the
work.
world right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Boy or
yeah.
girl, they're just out to the world
Yeah.
and that. But that's a good point you hit in terms of the flags. I think a lot of people can't see them. Like as much as I can see a flag, if you're my friend now, you're telling me about your relationship and you're talking about it, I can see a flag. You're in it. How can you not see the flag?
Maybe yeah. No,
That's
I
the
agree.
crazy part.
Sometimes when you're in it, you're blinded by things.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
you
Wow.
shouldn't be though. I'm with you. Yeah.
I agree with you,
That
but I can
happens, though.
see why where like you're in a situation, you've been bamboozled, and then when you come out of that situation, or if you've got a good friend, they'll highlight it and be like, listen, you know they're violating you,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
the case may be, then maybe you need to like take yourself out of that situation to see it. But like, have you ever, for example, been in an interview and then you left, you think, oh, I should have said
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Because you're in that moment, you're not thinking
yeah,
like
you're
so much
gone.
things are going on, and
Yeah,
it's the
gone.
same logic. Like
Yeah,
when you're in that,
100%.
you're getting koalas and that you're just
You're not
getting
hearing that.
So,
not
so,
hearing
so let
nothing.
me ask you lot a question. Say you lot are in a relationship, yeah, obviously not you, but say you lot are in a
Should
relationship.
ask him,
yeah?
boys.
No, this is
Don't
a
leave
marriage.
him out.
Hypothetical.
Yeah.
Hypothetical.
Okay, hypothetical.
Don't leave him out, bro. I got you, man, bro.
No, you know what? Not him. Let's leave
I'm
him
trying
out.
to keep him
Boy,
safe.
West, yeah, let it go.
I would my boy West.
Yeah, I know. Go on.
Just say you lot are in a relationship, obviously, and things are going left, but you can't see it, and your brethren comes to you and he says, "Yeah, listen, brother, you know this ain't right for you."
You know what?
You're gonna listen. You're gonna listen to your brethren, or you're
I've
just
got-
gonna be like, you know what? Alright, cool. Thank you very much. And
I'm gonna be real.
Carry on.
It depends who it came from.
Yeah.
Because you know who your tight ones are, your day ones. If it come from a day one,
Let's say it's your day one.
then he ain't gonna say anything
gonna say
to
for no
harm me
reason,
or
yeah.
to do anything for his
Hopefully,
gain.
anyway, yeah.
Like,
100%.
I fully believe I don't have anyone like that in my circle. If I'm wrong, then
Yeah.
But how would your
fine.
approach be? Would you just drop it, or would
Yeah,
you?
man. If you
would
love
you
someone
try-
like that, or if you care about someone, you say
you gotta be brutally
obviously,
honest.
man will put you to a side. It's not a public conversation
Yeah.
to be had.
You say around the fire pit.
Around the fire pit, bro. Listen,
I'm having
just
the
gotta
shoulder,
be
yo, let
for
me
you
chat
and
to you
him.
for a second.
yeah, just listen, bro.
You lot
like,
didn't get that one.
like-
Did you get the fire pit drop?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you lot.
fire
You
pit
lot.
over their heads.
Over.
their heads.
Phew. Carry on. Sorry.
Yeah,
carry on.
don't worry. We watch
Did you
it.
really get it? Or you...
Yeah, I'll tell you after, but I
Some
don't
nerds,
want
innit?
to
Get at them in the comments.
Big nerds, bro.
Anyone who watches it knows.
Everyone who watches it knows. bro.
Turu.
No.
I'm a bugging.
Bugging,
comments.
bugging.
Not violent, innit?
Comment. Yes.
Yeah. Alright, bro, you're pathetic, bro. Why are you bringing it to
Hey, listen, you know, I said I told you.
Why are you bringing it to There's no fire pit in the turn.
But there's bad times they run.
Nah, I haven't seen one. I'm on episode 100 and something. I ain't
Okay,
seen
now
one
I'm
fire
bugging
pit.
then.
But yeah,
I don't watch
back
Love
to your
Island.
point, yeah.
I feel like if you care about someone, you put them to signs and say, listen, bro, you know, I don't know how it is for you, but this is what I see in it, and then obviously get their opinion on it. And he might even say, no, you're right, I know it, but I'm choosing to ignore it. Or he might say, oh shit, I didn't know that. Like I haven't seen it in that way that you see
No,
it.
but I'm saying if you was in a relationship and your bridging came to you,
Yeah.
and
How
told
would you react
How would
to it?
you react? Not if you. Were,
Okay,
not
cool.
The other way around.
I'll take it in what he's saying, and then I'll try and see if I can see it for myself.
Yeah.
Like to
I
see
agree.
what he's saying and validate it. I'll be
Sure.
like, so I'll be a bit more strewed and
Yeah,
be
I
like,
100% agree. And
Yeah.
if what he says turns out to be
yeah,
right,
then I know
it's
that's
on
my
me.
guy.
Yeah, like,
that's my
it's
guy.
but
and it's on me. I
It's
took
on
the
me
L.
for not listening to him.
Yeah, facts,
Like, but I have to go on that course by myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
And
I
then
need
if
to go
you
see it
try to
myself.
validate it and you think, you know what, no, that's not. He's got the wrong end of the stick. Then maybe he's seen, like, he might have seen that one little thing out of context, and it's
Yeah, that's also true.
made him think a certain way.
Yeah.
I just never understand how people can't understand flags. Like when you see it, like I don't do relationships obviously outside of marriage. Like before my marriage, I was not into relationships, innit?
But you got to remember,
But you can see flags, bro. Like if someone's treating you a certain type of way, you can tell when
flags are
someone's
not just
chatting
in
to you.
relationships. It
Huh?
can be in friendships. It can be in
Yeah.
work.
Yeah,
It can be
yeah,
a
yeah.
red flag. Like,
Oh, you know, in general,
Yeah.
Like if someone's not messing with you, bro, you
Yeah,
can tell
yeah.
the vibration on their voice changes. The replies aren't as quick. No,
but you know what as well?
Do you
There's a
get
lot
it?
of like, there's a lot of good people that, because of their nature, is so willing to help. By the time they've seen the flag, the damage is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for example,
And they always end up with the arseholes as well. Like I think the nicest people always end up with like the biggest.
And I'm not even
Yeah.
talking like even relationship. I'm even talking like
Oh, if friendships included.
yeah, even like for example, you've just met someone, but because you're a real nice guy, let's say that Brer comes up to you and says, "Bro, I need a little help. Like, drop me a little whatever he asked for." You're a nice guy. You think, you know what? I like him. He's friends with my friend who's a nice guy. So you help him, you give him money. All of a sudden, he's ducking you. You ain't giving that money
Yeah.
back. Do you get it? And then you can see the red flag now, but it's done. It's too late.
It's too late.
Yeah.
The bill is gone.
The bullet, yeah.
But flags like that you can't do nothing about it because
But that's-
like,
no, but-
the action's already the action was done before you could. See
No, but that's what I'm saying. There
Yeah.
are people like that exist that by the time they've seen the flag, it's too late, which is why they're always in situations.
You know what we call
Yeah.
that in Somali?
Go on.
Koalis.
koalas,
You
yeah.
got koalis.
Yeah, you got koalas, yeah.
My man
so
got,
much bass in your voice.
he got koalas.
It came from his heart. I was like, alright.
Because the man had the intention to koalis you,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
To take that billers
course,
off you,
yeah.
you had the intention, bro.
And that's the thing.
You just fell for it.
There's two people in it. There's
That's all it
ones
is.
that it happens to, and then the ones that are doing it.
Yeah, doing it, yeah.
I just, bro, I like as much as the chat, I can't get my head around like, because I agree with you that a few people or a small percentage of people that get hit with, you know, they can't see the flags or
Yeah.
they're so.
They're manipulated.
Oh
Like,
yeah, they're
a lot of them.
manipulated.
Yeah.
They're manipulating the relationship because they're being gaslighted, like all these kind of things, innit?
Mm.
But I just think the majority got to do better. And this is like specifically on relationships.
Some people are good at
more
selling
than like
dreams,
friendships, because like even like with friendships, huh?
Facts.
Some guys are good at selling
Real
dreams, bro.
salesmen
Wallahi,
out
there's
here.
a lot of good salesmen.
Great
But it's
salesmen,
men and
bro.
women, bro. Wallahi, don't get it twisted. It's
It's
not
both
like,
sides.
But
both
I'm not
sides.
gonna lie.
There's
I
some
think
very
when it
good
comes
dream
to
sellers, bro.
salesmen, it's men, it's man. Do you get it?
Yeah.
It's salesman. It's not
Yeah.
saleswoman. Like
Yeah.
when it comes to that, when it comes
Yeah,
to
yeah.
other thing like emotionally manipulating, that's I think women are slightly
that
better
as
at
well.
that. I think.
No,
I
but
think
then-
I personally think
lot of
that.
guys do that
obviously-
too.
No,
A lot
100%,
of guys do
100%.
No,
But
I
I
think
feel like
I think women in general though, and I can't speak on them, but like they've leveled up in the sense of where now back when we were younger, it'd be the guys that would, the gal them sugar, like moving to gal, they could have 100 girls. But as we get older now, the girls got power now. So when it comes to relationships, they got these little guys running around, dropping them to like from one place to the other. But I've seen it with my own eyes.
Hella Uber drivers.
I've seen a man. I've seen a man go cross city, literally from one end to the other. And the girl showing the man them this, like, yeah, look, I'll make this guy pick man up from here, and I'm gonna go over there. Just to show us that. Even like one girl, I'll tell you a story. One girl said, I'll tell you one girl. Bro, one girl, and this is when I said to myself, the game has changed, didn't it? I was with my friend's cousin who's a female. Me and her cool, like she's like family, innit?
Yeah.
And her friend was with this guy. Anyhow, they walked across me. And she's like, oh, hey, how you doing? You're right, this is my friend. Da, da, da. So now the guys come. So I'm with the girl and the other girl's there and the guys come. You guys with me so far, yeah? Mm-hmm. As he's come, he's just so polite, whatever. He's like, I think like, oh, do you want me to guys order you something, whatever? Like, I said, no, I'm good, bro. I got me. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. But before I can even stop him, he's gone run off to order for us. Because the girl was like, yo, go get it for a minute, yeah? Now, she's left. I said to the girl, I said, you know what, yeah? Your fella's a really good guy, man. Like, your boyfriend's he's a proper good guy, man. Shout out to him. She went,
Boyfriend?
Boyfriend? Who's that?
Oh, she went, boyfriend?
Yeah.
That man there plays left back for Friendzone United. That is not my boyfriend. Bro.
Friendzone
I will
United.
never, bro. I'm 29, man.
She gave him a position.
a position, left back. Left back, bro.
How
He
many
gave him a
captains he's
position.
got? Man's the captain. He's a Friendzone United.
My bro, but I was 17 when that happened, y'all. Never forget, I was 17. That's
mad.
12 years ago. Yeah. I am still scarred.
She's a veteran,
yeah.
She's a veteran.
She's a veteran right now.
The thing is,
She's got a whole 11.
game.
She's Guardiola. She's Guardiola.
Tiki-taka going on there,
bro. Tactics.
when he does that.
Wallahi, she's
Bro,
a
when I heard
veteran.
that, that is the first day I realized
That's different. That's different.
changed.
Yeah.
Like, bro, she
They've
had,
leveled up. They know their worth now,
But
innit?
I hate when people take advantage of people's kind nature. That
Fact.
really bothers
Fact.
me. man.
okay, the kind of stupidity though. Let's get
Yeah,
into
but it's also his
stupidity,
kind, bro. He's
No, it's
miskin.
not.
Stupidity.
Well,
No,
it's
Kindness is
miskin,
not
bro.
stupidity, bro.
Well,
no,
like,
no,
like, you know.
kindness or is it stupidity?
Oh, okay.
It's one of the two.
Yeah, but some people they don't
There's a
know,
fine
but
line.
it's just being nice. And also, some people think, oh, let me just be kind and be nice. And some people take advantage of that. And I really
Let me
dislike
finish off. I forget the other part after that is the guy's come back now. I'm very man. I'm traumatized now. So like, now I'm written off. I'm standing there.
Eat the food.
Huh?
Did you send them shop after?
I mean,
It tastes nice.
This shit tastes good. But
You put a bid in for it.
I'm,
You put a bid in. I need a left back.
You put a bid in.
I need
I need a left back.
Yo, I need
here, bro.
a new friend, bro.
Summer sign it.
But bro, imagine after that, like the guy's come back now, whatever, and he just, he's cool,
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
but I'm traumatized. I'm like, yo, I want to go.
What's his energy?
Huh?
Is his
Bro,
energy
I'll be
like,
honest
hey,
with
that's
you,
my
yeah.
girl. I
He
got
is
this
the
on-
nicest guy in the world.
I got this
And
on
I hope,
post.
if he's watching, he probably doesn't know, but I hope you have a good life, my guy. You're a hell of a guy.
You know what? Shout out to my man.
Yeah, shout out to
Fair
my
play
man.
to him, wallah.
But what I'm
Stay
saying
strong,
is,
my brother.
bro, he sat down now, and then the girl must have went like, oh, we're all going to Thorpe Park. And I won't even say his name, but so-and-so's paying it here. Do you want to come? Before I could say no, he goes,
Oh, that's a violation.
no. He went,
I hate
no.
that shit.
Before she could say it, he must
Wait,
have
are you got paid for as well?
no.
I'm gonna say you had a sugar daddy.
No, bro.
I went for a park as well. He did. Hey, F's.
He took
But the guy
advantage.
so advantage. No, but hear me out. The guy is so nice. He must have went, no, you got to come, bro. What the hell? You're friends. Hey, we friends too, man.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
I
Nice guy, bro.
I went,
That's
But
hey,
you know what?
stupidity.
We're laughing
That's
about it,
stupidity.
but
No,
really and
wallah,
truly,
he's a
Wallah, that's
nice guy,
stupidity.
he's a nice
Wallah,
guy,
he's a
bro.
nice guy, man.
stupidity, bro.
Well, that's stupidity.
He's miskin.
Bro,
It's miskin, but there's
Aaron,
also
he's
there's
miskin,
a
bro.
there's a
That's what
fine
it is.
line between stupidity and what did you say?
I'm so traumatized thinking about it. I don't know what I was saying.
Being kind.
Yeah,
Oh,
being
being
nice.
stupidity. Kindness is
Kindness is
stupidity,
stupidity.
No, yeah, I know.
There's a
It's
fine line, bro.
Bro,
Come on, bro.
that guy's wrong.
Full park.
people
You
are
think
just
I'm paying for
genuinely that nice.
for
Yeah,
someone I just met?
Wallahi,
But-
some people are genuinely like that, bro.
So would you pay for Thorpe Park if you just met me?
Possibly, bro. Yeah.
Would you?
Nah,
I would
come on,
expect
man.
that.
You're my guy, a guy.
He's not your guy though. You don't know.
No,
he
if
said
you just met me.
You just
And
met
you
him.
said, yeah, brother, I'll most probably do it, bro. But that's, my personality.
Girls
Bro,
guy.
I get my man, bro.
Centre midfield.
Number 9.
Number 9.
I'm a striker for Friendzone. No, but wallah, if I don't know you, but you like you don't know who I am, like, or you don't understand my personality.
No,
If
it's
you-
true,
If you was
yeah,
a
it's
random
true.
person, you came
I'm
into
not-
our brother and we're all in a group and he said, I want to go,
Alright,
I'd
have
offer
you-
to pay for
have
you.
you ever
wallah,
been
but I'm
bumped?
not even.
By
yeah.
being kind, and then you think, oh, I've been.
To be fair, you know, but
you know, it's just like that.
I don't think you can
Bad
answer that.
story there, but I won't
on the
say
I don't think you
spot.
can answer that because you're actually don't get gas, but you're a kind guy. So if someone
No, he is.
bumped
I
you,
agree with that.
I don't think you'd even notice. Because you're not out of love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
wouldn't
wouldn't
for me, it's out of love. I don't mind it.
No, but I'm saying you would. I don't think you would even notice because
Yeah.
you've done it out of love. Like, you know, when people do something out of complete just love, like you're on that. I don't think you notice. Yeah, I don't think
I never want nothing back.
Selfish,
It's just-
selfish.
yeah,
innit?
well,
I don't think you
don't
notice
care
that.
for it.
But like me, if I done something for someone, but I'm a psychoanalyst, no, I don't want nothing back.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
want
gonna
any-
use that to
whatever I've
see-
given you.
Yeah.
I don't want a cent. I don't want an item, anything back. Having said that, I psychoanalyze, so I kind of see how you are towards
How
man.
you've moved
Yeah,
after
yeah,
it.
Because like, let's say
Yeah,
we're
facts.
stepping out when we're like 18, 19 and you're stepping out, bro. And this is the big issue we had as mandem. This is nothing to do with the girls, like the mandem. You got people that look at you as a bank account.
Yeah.
As opposed to a goal.
Big facts.
Yeah, so like, they're looking at like, cool, my man's driving and them man are probably gonna go over to that joint over there and just do what they're doing. I want to jump and be the third man there. Do you get it? But I'm gonna catch him. They see a whole day.
The timing is perfection.
Yeah, bro. There's some people the time
runs
is
into the box.
unbelievable.
Late runs into the box. They've mastered
They're
it.
moving like Frank Lampard.
Yeah,
That's
prime
timing.
Lampard.
Out the woodwork.
One of my
Prime
guys,
Lampard.
He doesn't understand red flags because he's very selfless. Like him,
Yeah.
he's just on love only, bro. This guy's on some hippie shit. Like he's just a lovely guy.
But again,
I'm not that.
is that
So me-
stupidity? That's
Huh?
his character. That's just shows you
people's
how
character,
much of a
like-
nice
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
is.
you know, it's
can't
not
even-
bad, innit? But I just think, you know, it is, but we live in a
Of
world.
course, I did. You need to be
You gotta
a
be
bit more
street
street smart.
Yeah,
you
you
need
gotta
to
be
know,
shrewd,
okay,
yeah,
what's
yeah.
going
Bro.
on. But some people aren't street smart, and some people are just genuinely
But you know what I heard?
honest,
The
good,
best bar.
like loving people.
Sorry, Sharp. The best part I've heard is not everyone's got the same heart as you, bro.
Facts, yeah,
This
yeah.
shit is a cold world.
Facts, well, I
So
hear
you
you.
have to. I don't care how
Absolute
nice you are,
facts.
but you have to understand your level of niceness. Because there's some people that will look at you as a bank
Yeah,
account,
yeah,
or
that's
they'll
facts.
look at you as a cash cow. So they'll use you for stuff. Because for me, if I make a certain type of amount of money, or I just have a certain type of lifestyle, bro, going to I don't know clubbing, but for argument's sake, going clubbing on a Friday, Saturday night and buying out bottles. I don't do any of that. But that might be my night. I just want to be clear. You know the ones there.
Yes,
For the cameras.
he's throwing that disclaimer quick. I don't do any of that.
I don't
Nah,
do
you
that,
know
guys.
why? Because you
I
know,
don't do that,
no, you
guys.
should tell you why I
That's
say that,
like me
'cause
when I never
people-
called in sick.
No, because people watch the video sometimes they'll catch everything in it. So I want to be clear in it.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah, they'll watch that halfway through it. But what I'm saying is,
They heard you weren't clubbing and buying out the box.
I don't go clubbing, guys.
yeah, I said my man's married. What's going on here, bro?
Yeah, nah, go on.
But then it'll be like my lifestyle might be I'll buy out the whole place.
Yeah.
But now your brethren, who you've introduced me to, which for argument's sake is
Seen
Westside,
that, yeah.
is thinking, yo, I've had a great weekend. I ain't spend shit.
Let's do that
I need
again.
to call out shopping
Yeah.
because he's always with this guy on a Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Do you get
Facts.
it?
Yeah,
And it might not
there's
be
users. There's a lot of users out
lot
there,
of
bro.
users, both men and women. So
Yeah.
when I'm talking about the white flags, what I'm always bothered by is, bro, you gotta learn flags, bro. Whether it's a
Yeah.
relationship or not, because people are out here into your
Some
pockets,
evil people out
into
here,
your
man.
heart, and into
Yeah,
your head, bro. Like people, there's some people that enjoy the idea of just screwing around with you. They don't even want
manipulating
anything.
you and
see
you-
that Joker in Dark Knight? They said the man just wants to see the world burn, not for any reason. Some people are generally like that. They don't care about no monetization. They don't care about what they get out of it. It's just fun to see you messed up, and then come back to you
Yeah, it's messed up.
and play around with you.
Yeah,
or treat you
bro.
like,
There's
bro,
so
it's
many
crazy,
stories
bro.
that you hear, but you always hear it's like it's always the nice people that happens to.
Yeah.
It's never someone like who's like not aggy, but you know, like if I borrow you something, I'm on your case every day till I get it back. Them man are never getting bumped, and maybe it's a good thing, but I don't want to be that guy either.
Yeah.
I'm like you in terms of if I can help someone,
You do it.
I'll help them, and if I end up getting burnt, I've learnt from that. I'll say, you know what,
Yeah,
cool.
100. Well, I have.
That if it
You-
took
you done me wrong,
£100
okay,
or
cool.
whatever it took to learn that that's the kind of person that person is, then I'm happy with that lesson.
Yeah.
I'll pay £100 to learn that.
Well,
Then I know I'll never have that person around me,
Yeah.
female,
Well,
male.
100%.
Like I'd rather pay to find out.
It's a small price to pay.
Yeah, man, I feel like that. So I
Rather
hope,
than every day hustling, yo, when can I get that? When can I?
Nah,
It's
I've
just-
never been that
well,
guy.
it's-
Yeah,
it's tough,
I've never been that
Again,
guy.
that comes
I
down
can't
to
do
what we
that.
said beforehand. That's your moral compass and your principles as well.
Yeah.
Just how people move a certain way. I just think the lack of character nowadays, anyhow, and it's not an age thing. This in general, people's character's lacking. So if you don't know the flags, there's someone
no,
there.
you
just-
gotta be- yeah, you
someone's
gotta-
gonna be in your pocket
Yeah,
or
you
your
gotta
heart.
be,
but one
you
of the
gotta be
two.
shrewd. You gotta learn how to see certain things when
Yeah,
people are taking
absolutely.
advantage of you. And
Absolutely.
You gotta know, and you can still remain kind by knowing. It doesn't.
Yeah, yeah,
you know
well,
what I
that's
mean.
true.
Just because you know, it doesn't mean you have to change your character.
Yeah,
You should
no,
never
with
change your
that, bro.
character. Be you always.
Facts.
Say that again.
Be you always.
Sounds like a beginning of a song. I thought you were about to
Go on,
sing it.
sing something. Go on.
That's not me, bro. That's the music
Be
man
you
right there.
always.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what song. I don't
Is
know
there a song like that?
No.
Be you always.
It sounds like you should know, like really and truly, if it was.
You're the jukebox.
Yeah,
for
you
real.
know,
Is
like
there a
every
song
time-
I would say, but on my life,
There's no song.
Well, I don't know. I had to correct myself there.
Nah, that's cool, but no, that's really I was gonna say. Let's say you're gonna wrap us up, my bro.
Yeah, obviously you guys know what time it is. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey, he loves that. He loves it. He can't get enough of it. My guy.